Good morning. My name is Mr. Kobakin Iski. Today is Friday the 13th. It is also the day on which a very large, very difficult, very long-term, very potentially great, devastating assignment is due for my science class on Friday the 13th. Now, I've been giving this assignment for the past 23 years and have come to expect a plethora of students coming to me with myriad excuses as to why they should be granted an extension on this monolithically important assignment. I've come to call this next hour the hour of desperation.
Mr. Kobakininski, I need an extension. I broke up with my girlfriend last night.
Sir, I need an extension. My mother ran over my writing hand with her Lamborghini. Now, please be advised I have not once in 23 years granted a single extension. Not one. Teachers. Sometimes they fall from the sky in shining robes, and other times they crawl out of a deep, dark hole that you shouldn't even look down. But when an assignment is due and you're not done, there's nothing you can do. Most of the time. Homework Eats Dog and Other Woeful Tales by Haehnel. And whoever might that be, enter!
Mr. Kobakininski?
Jane, and how might I help you today?
It's about my assignment. You see, when you asked if everyone understood, I said, yeah! But now I'm coming to you because now I know that I don't understand, which is understandable because I never understand anything, including what I just said.
So, because you do not comprehend the assignment, you believe you should be granted an extension on it. Is that correct?
Yeah?
Let me think. No! Leave now! That, as far as the various pleas I've heard, was about a 6.5. More joy arrives. Enter!
Mr. Kobakininski.
Max, and how might I help you on this fine Friday, the 13th?
It's about my assignment, bro. You see, I was typing up my project for you when my bed caught my attention. Just a brief bit of shut-eye so I can put the finishing touches on the old project.
Regardless, Max, does this all have a point?
I was just getting into the early stages of REM sleep when suddenly I had a vision. A figure floated through my window with light shining so brightly I could barely see. And not only that, it spoke to me.
Oh, well, do continue.
The figure said that I have to start a new religion where I can't turn in any work falling on Fridays of the 13th upon pain of death.
So, all of this has been to say that you, Max, can't turn in the assignment because it'd be against your religion?
Pain of death, Mr. Kobakininski. That's what I'd be looking at.
Well, Max, I have my own private religion as well. Do you know what the pain of death is in my religion, Max? The pain of death is accepting late work, which will never happen. The pain of death is granting extensions, which I will never do. So I guess it's your bane of death versus mine, Max. Ouch! Wonderful entertainment, isn't it? Ah, and would you look at the time? The hour of desperation is soon drawing to a close. And now, for the next and final individual, pleading fruitlessly for the leniency I have not once granted in 23, soon to be 24 years, come on in.
Mr. Kovakinitsky?
Amanda, what seems to be the trouble?
It's about my assignment, sir, and my dog.
Oh, you're... Did you say this is about your homework and your dog?
Yeah.
Amanda, over the years I've heard numerous excuses. So do not tell me that you're going to use the lowest of the low. Do not tell me that you're claiming that your dog ate your homework.
No, Mr. Kovakinitsky. It's much worse than that. I began my experiment in genetic engineering months ago. I worked with 17 laboratory mice, all derived from essentially the same gene pool. I took note of slight behavioral abnormalities. Number 3, for instance, had a slight limp, perhaps indication of a birth defect. Copernicus, my dog, was fascinated as well by the mice. My goal was to observe how various genetically enhanced foods might have an effect on the mice.
Well, wow. The experiment, how did that proceed?
Extremely well. After feeding the mice a combination of genetically enhanced foods, number 3 not only stopped limping, but started mouse skipping. Yesterday, Mr. Kovakinitsky, I thought I might take a chance. I took all of the food and I threw it in the cage. Not only that, I became so whimsical and foolish as to leave the room. Copernicus must have got in. I can only deduce the story based on the carnage I found later.
Carnage?
Apparently my mouse fodder must have morphed the mice into giant, muscular, ferocious piranha. And with their food supply gone, the monsters focused on
Copernicus.
Now you see, Mr. Kovakinitsky, I couldn't stop cromiting all last night.
Cromiting?
Crying and vomiting simultaneously. I need an extension, Mr. Kovakinitsky, because in fact, my homework ate my dog.
Amanda, in the end I find myself weighing this question. Should I reward the individual who is touching, compelling, imaginative, and clever in her reason why she is not prepared? Or should I reward the individual who exhibits none of these qualities, but is simply prepared? I weigh, and I weigh, and I weigh, and I weigh. And in the end, I must favor the prepared!
Mr. Kovakinitsky, I implore you.
You implore me, and I implore you. Explore the door. The answer is no! Another hour of desperation has come and gone, and I have withstood them all. 24 years of not granting a single extension. The time is up. Enter. Amanda, I thought I made myself clear.
Mr. Kovakinitsky, just to show you how much I respect you, sir, I brought you a donation for science. See you in class, sir.
Yes, you will. Oh my. Scientifically fascinating the way the bones have been gnawed, as if by the teeth of ferocious rodents. And the collar still around the neck, embossed with the name Copernicus. So poignant, so disgusting, so
Attention, please. This is for all of Mr. Kovakinitsky's science classes. Mr. Kovakinitsky is suddenly taken ill today and will not be in attendance. Any homework due today is granted an extension.